Hey guys, I understand a lot of you probably have no idea where your water meter is in your lawn, and it's probably covered in snow and ice if it's anything like ours. So I'm going to give you an idea of tips to help you maybe find it. Might increase your odds of locating it by just a little bit. If you have absolutely no idea where it is, it's typically going to be near the curb if you live on just a regular street. If your neighbors have found theirs, neighborhood utilities typically go in a pattern. So go to your neighbor's house, kind of get an idea how far off the curb their water meter is. Yours is going to be somewhere in that area. If you don't know which side of your driveway or your property it's on, one way to kind of have a little bit better percentage of guessing right is if you have an outdoor spigot on your home at the front and only on one side, try that side of the property first, because when the plumber laid the utility line, the service line from your meter to your house, it's likely he would have gone straight. You might have a water spigot right there and go in. That is the case at my friend's house here. He has a water spigot on the front corner, only on one side of his home. The yard is totally caked over in snow and ice, and so now I'm going to start looking for the water meter right here. I kind of have an idea of where it is, but I'm just going to kind of probe around carefully. I don't want to break anything unnecessary. So I think we found it. We're going to uncover it. And one thing I'm going to do right quick is kind of feel back over this way, make sure there's not two, because I don't want to affect his next door neighbor. So it's good. This is not a locking lid. If it was, I might have to try to jimmy it somehow with the screwdriver, the lid, feel for something that feels springy, pull tension against that, then use another flat screwdriver to pop the lid off. This one I don't have to do that. I'm gonna try to get my fat finger in here, open this up, and just pull the whole lid. Now, hopefully the camera can see this. Shannon did a good job plumbing this house, and the meter box is pretty dry. I'm gonna try to get out of your way if you can see this. This is the city's meter shutoff valve that turns off the meter. See the two ears? They're about 90 degrees apart. That means this is a quarter turn valve. I'm gonna try to use my tool, if I have one here, to turn. If not, ideal number thing. The next ideal thing is gonna be an actual crescent wrench. Now, I might not have real easy access to get the crescent down there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna improvise and get the closest to that tool that I can by using a crescent and a crossbar. And the reason I wanna do this, or if I have another crescent, I can just put the crescent here to turn. I'm not gonna waste torque energy with like pliers that I would turning by, you can't help but sort of pry a little bit up and down rather than just the turn. So I'm gonna make a T-handle like that, put it on that, and that turns it real easy. And see, now the two ears are lined up. I know without a doubt that that water meter is turned off. I'm gonna turn it back on so that they don't get mad at me, because this is not my house. But one thing, if that's frozen, if there's water in there, empty it out. It might be buried. Have a small spade. Find that dial of that meter. Go back about 5 to 8 inches and dig around. Look for a little square thing. And if that is seized up, I would first try warm water, about a half gallon or so, poured over there, dry out. Then a little squirted WD-40, if you can get it under the valve, to help displace some of that moisture so it doesn't refreeze, and then try giving it a turn. Don't try to overdo it. It's not worth breaking that valve. If so, you'll have to call the city to come bail you out, and that's not what they want to be doing right now. Also, first, look right in front of it. Bet you there's a valve box right here in front. Yeah, I can hear it under there. So if I clear that away, it might be buried. Couldn't have found it. Oh wait, here we go. This is your homeowner shutoff, and down there, see, this is a new home and it's already mostly buried. But if I had to, I could reach around in there, unearth it, see if it'll work. May not. Anyway, desperate times, do what you can. Good luck.